surely can't write these guys off.
No. Let's see where the game takes us. We don't know that much about them still, but they've been fun to watch. It's NIP that are going to be starting on the CT side, Mix on the T side of Dust 2, the first game of the series here, and Wrinkle's already been out-dueled. He simply missed too many shots, but at least Ken is going to stick around, and he will get the kill on the gejmzilla, so trying to fall back. They're very quick to try and hunt him. He's in the open and caught another headshot from Trippy, who's taking down Snappy. It's looking very good at the moment. 2 versus 3. The bomb's surely going to be planted here, and they've still got short control.
Low HP. Casper should be able to get the first one, even gets the headshot for good measure. One more player onto the back of the bomb side. Dementor going on a late flank into our CT spawn. Not sure if he's going to be able to catch anyone because of the smoke, though, and Shush is there to drop Trippy. When do they realize? When does the penny drop?
They might not. The fact that he can make it up on the boxes now. Oh, they've spotted him out. Nice headshot from Shush. I was going to say, if he could have stayed hidden, he might have been able to jump up on that boost towards short and space here. Then maybe Mix will have a better time of it. Here's another classic. It's a B-rush straight into the deagle. Oh, I can't believe it's not doing more damage. I feel like some of those bullets must have connected. Wrinkle up in the window. I think doing a good job not re-peeking it there. There's still a man up, and they need this AWP to stay alive. But let's see what NIP can do. Oh, my God. Ken, you said he was going to be aggressive on the CT side. I can't believe he didn't get that kill. I feel like there's been some opportunities here for NIP that have not been capitalized on.
No, absolutely. Double smoking towards the tunnels doesn't really change a whole lot for the round, though. There's no defuse kit for the CTs to work with. Time will be a big issue. And with 2 players in towards the tunnels, they might have to call this one off.
Yeah, in spite of the failed T-smoke towards the doors, which is kind of funny, but it doesn't change anything for NIP. They still cannot really get through here. Exit kills, sure, you could take them if you want here. That's going to be fine. Lewis actually landing the headshot on the Shush, so that's going to be shut down. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that the deagle was set up like it was, and Wrinkle was in the window, I thought that was going to be a quick end to the rush, but very well done.
Pretty decent. Don't tell me. They're rushing B again.
They're doing it. I love it. It's a nice idea. Let's see if it's going to work out here on the other side. The SMG of Snappy, and in the window again. It's a very similar setup, and you'd think NIP could do better than just the 1 kill in a situation like that. Very nearly catching Dementor there, but he's going to stay alive. And once again, the bomb's going to be planted here, and it's a lot of pressure on NIP. They only have SMGs, so maybe you just go for it. Maybe you just pray that this is how you can turn it around. The grenade will do nothing. Molotov in the window, and now they're really dug in here, Mix. Even if there's a world in which he thinks, oh, I'm gonna, push in and try and get more kills, he's just solo that he's gonna die no matter what there. Exits is the name of the game. All right, slightly assisted, so I mean, it's good, right? They get to recapture the AK and the AWP, so
Wrinkle's hit. These are the types of shots that View was hitting yesterday, and speaking of View, there he is.
He's been very interesting. Gonna get Kaspersky as well. Not getting any easier right now. NIP kinda... Now it's time to get a little bit more serious. The first half is, about halfway through, so you got to be careful.
You really have to. Long wall coming in from the T side. Karen, does he realize that they've already walked out in towards the round? Doesn't seem like it. He's going to get surprised. Caught with his pants down. Snappy's good for 1. Make it a double. Make it a triple. How are they bringing this one back?
I don't know, but that's incredible work from the in-game leader here. Shush in the middle to catch Dementor just as he was jumping up, but let's see what View could do. Incendiary, gonna be smoked off immediately. He really needs to get the bomb planted here. I don't know if View could find another rifle or if he can recapture an AWP somewhere, but himself, they just need to get the information, and they're gonna find him. Headshot, he's so accurate right now. That's Snappy down there, landing another damage, not a bit of damage on View, and he's gonna try and Molotov it off, but surely they can still find time. They've got the kit. That's, Molotov, unfortunately, he had to do it a bit early. I think with another couple of seconds, maybe that would have been a sick play, but Snappy just saved them.
On a map like this, you're probably looking at guys like Kaspersky, like Wrinkle, like Karen to do the heavy lifting. Lovely double entry. We're going to see it on the replay as well. And look at that sequence out of Snappy. That's some very nice shooting out of the IGL. Always nice to see when the veterans are having a good...
Pretty good grenade. Trippy. And you can see at least Wrinkle is keeping a strong eye on that catwalk position now, so gotta appreciate that. Grenade set up for the middle. It's a crisscross smoke, as we all know by now, so could be an attempt to try and take some more mid-control. The bomb is out long, though, which is a big giveaway. Nice shot from Kaspersky through the smoke, and Trippy, he wants to find him so badly. Still has 11 bullets left, but Kaspersky's gonna find him. That's dangerous. Now they're in a bit of trouble and pushing out long. Snappy, I think he saw him. He might have seen him turn the corner. Certainly the bomb there, trying to run away, and it's a bit of an issue if it does. Snappy's a second late, and Kaspersky goes down.
Yeah, this is a little bit tricky now. They know exactly where Snappy is, but the A bomb site seems like a no-go, especially with the 2 extra players. B a little bit more vulnerable, though. Shush has been left all alone.
Yeah, I think he just threw in an incendiary to try and keep it back, and up in the window. If they can get out middle, he's in trouble. He won't even matter. Great headshot with the AK. Snappy's now flanking them into upper dark, but View's in the middle, and a nice little flick to take care of Can. And suddenly, things are looking even worse here. Lewis with this quick spin around it. Oh, he's going to get the headshot in the middle. That's what we're talking about with Lewis. He showed it yesterday, and he's showing it here again today. A triple in that round and mix.
Counter-Strike puggers and streamers making it big into the scene. You can just see the individual level, right? We were having that conversation yesterday. When you're someone that is playing on a high elo every day, you know individually you can be sharp against these guys, and you can be a little bit more unpredictable, a little bit more confident. It's a similar story to the one that we see. That's nice.
Yeah, position's very fun. Could be kind of hard to see on the other side, but
look at a mid-walk.
They're
He's just
going
walked through
out.
the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, similarly to the catwalk situation earlier, right? Sometimes you can just do this. Walk out, no grenades, nobody knows you're doing anything. You can see NIP are not aware. Lewis lands a headshot. Now I think Kaspersky's realizing he's in a lot of trouble. Trippy coming through the window, and Kaspersky was in the middle of a reload there. So, again, the B bomb site's fallen. Oh, it's close to being caught with the window, but yeah, they're going to get the bomb planted here.
They're just being outsmarted right now. It kind of feels like every single round there's someone walking and catching a timing that the NAP are not ready for. It's kind of like they're a little bit distracted, not locked in. It happened a bunch of times in towards short. Now it's happening towards middle. And you can see Casper, he didn't even know there could have been a second player. They missed the first one. He got the kill into the doors player. That was Shush. Are they going for this? They're going to try.
Well, they got the kit onto Ken, so maybe they feel like, okay, we're leaving it last second. They're not going to be quite ready, but they certainly are. Trippy gets one. We'll make it a quick follow-up. He's actually up to 3 in this round. He's 13-7, so he's top fragging. Very fine job. And, yeah, they are getting outsmarted. NIP, they are not getting a real chance to kind of get their feet on the ground here on Dust 2. It's just taking,
what do you mean?
taking NIP to town.
That's Trippy Red, man.
Oh man, he's doing very, very good work. Can's gone down, this time at the hands of gejmzilla, who's only got 3 kills, but you know, Dementor is on 2, so it's maybe a little bit top heavy on the mix side. Oh, and the walkout into the B bomb site. This is sickening. What a position to have.
God. He's not made any noise. And the thing is, they're going to hear the players running in towards the tunnel. So they're just going to walk in, being wary of the tunnels. And the mentor is just going to say, hello, goodbye. There's 1 kill. Refrag out of Casper. Actually keeps them in the round.
Yeah, I think the mentor could have probably done a little bit of a better job there. But still, the fact that he got onto the site to begin with is pretty sickening. And they didn't realize that Kaspersky's in the corner here. So View, very close, I think, to hitting that shot, but not quite. I think one of the few times where it doesn't work out, but it doesn't really change the fact. Like, even if NIP win this round, which they certainly should, I still want to criticize the fact that they're just losing track of the map so easily.
Yeah, thankfully they've got some individuals to bail them out. You already won a 2 versus 5. Now you get a triple kill out of Kaspersky, so you have been relying on the individual prowess to bail you out.
Okay, there we go. Wrinkle catching Lewis as he was trying to make his way out long. That's pretty good. Dementor using that flashbang to be allowed to peek into pit to make sure that no one's there. Oh, it's a good shot. Snappy goes down, but they know that the AWP is back there somewhere. Pushing Catwalk at the same time. Trippy, he gets rid of the Wrinkle AWP, so it's kind of a good trade, even if he goes down afterwards. Kaspersky's on point with the blow open of the smoke there. Can's going to be going down. It's a 2 versus 2. Another headshot coming through. Kaspersky doing his best to try and save him. He's up to 14 kills. We did highlight him at the start as being one of those players, but I can't believe it. He's still in the round here. Can they get the one more headshot onto Shush? Oh, he's not quite ready. Barely winning the round here, but still, that's 8-4. You know, 1 round at a time and keep the focus. So at least that part I think NIP have got covered at the moment. But let's see if they can make their way through onto the B bomb site. That first headshot is everything. The dualies with the smoke on the other side. Dementor's going to be mad because in his mind, you're thinking, this is going to be, you know, 3 or 4 kills easily, and you get nothing.
Not an easy retake. You've got 1 flash out of gejmzilla. Has to be the best one ever, though.
That is such a big ask, isn't it? So they got the dualies picked up as well on the other side. The flashbang doesn't really work, but the headshots certainly will. Trippy still trying to see if he can get something done in the back. Finally, Shush will shut him down. And gejmzilla here, hunted, now running out of bullets, and that's
I'm willing
nice,
to believe that. He looks good. And I've known View for a long time. I just didn't know about the replacement talks, right? But I know he's been one of the better players in the region for a while.
The timing on that flashbang looked like it was going to be sick, and they do get the kill for it. But honestly, that's a really nice setup for Mix. I think there was a lot of potential there that they could have done even better. They just didn't. I think it was that timing was off by maybe less than half a second, and they could have instead jumped on NIP turning the corner there. But NIP were already shooting their guns. They'd already got the first kill by the time the first flash landed. So yeah, just nothing to do there for Mix, unfortunately. Nice tag. Ooh, good follow up. There we go.
Snappy's low. So is rigoN. I mean, both these players are going to go down after one bow to shot out of the scout. This suddenly becomes a much more interesting round.
Yeah, he's got to be thinking about it.
Does the inner clock start ticking?
Oh, the timing is insane. Let's see if he could get the lineup shot here. Oh, they're out long, and he does overextend. He did get the shot. Look at Snappy and Shush, both that low, and rigoN was as well. Trippy, 17 seconds here. The smoke, though, I don't know. You almost wish that he could have just, you know, shot that deagle and prayed that it would have worked out, but instead he wants to go see if he can wrap around, find something else. Not really going to be happening.
You don't want that. Don't want a Glock.
No, we definitely don't. There we go. AK instead. Fair play. 1 versus 3. He knows that they're low, right? So he really wants to try and see if he can test it. Just one bullet on the right player right now is going to get him at least a 1v2, but they are doing a great job, NIP, of sticking far away from him. Just don't take the fight. You know he's not going to have the defuse kit either, so as long as you buy a little bit of time, there's nothing you can really do. I think it's already too late here.
Taking on Lewis. Also, it depends on how dementor does, because Lewis might be a little bit rushed to try and help his teammate.
Ooh, he's getting some backup now, Snappy, but let's see. Flashing out in the middle. Shush gonna go and take a look, and kind of know that someone is here. Oh, Shush, he lands the shot. I thought for sure with the flash going off there, View would have the advantage of knowing that someone was going to be at least stepping around in the middle like that, but now that they get the kill, maybe they've made up their minds to go B instead. It seems like they kind of made a big switch, and Can now giving them a taste of their own medicine. He's walked all this way without being discovered. He's not going to jump on anyone because he's been found out now. Man, if he kept peeking their dementor, I think he just has to kill. Instead, he's going to go down. It's disastrous. And they've come back from catwalk with the bomb. That's a nice little flick, but they're not going to be able to win the round here. I can't believe. I think dementor, if he committed to the peek there against Can, he would have had the kill every time.
And I feel like when we're talking about the topic of Cairn and getting his confidence up, right? Because
early shots. gejmzilla's gone down, and walking out into the middle is Kaspersky. He's actually walked through the smoke. He's getting very, very deep in here. I think this is a lot of trouble for the B-bomb side. Lewis is going to be going down. View gets grenaded, so in some weird sense, Kaspersky's brilliant move here might already be too late. They've already won the round at this stage, but yeah, it's still a really, really cool move. Spray could have been better, but it still doesn't really matter. I almost feel like he got robbed of a brilliant sort of highlight moment there, Kaspersky, because the rest of his team got the kills before he even got there, but he all the way. Which again, like, they are the better team. This is what it should be like. Wrinkle in the middle. We'll take down View, try and land that shot, but yeah, this is devastating news for Mix.
Yeah, that's another early opener. gejmzilla unable to get a single kill. And it's Trippy on that picked up up, trying to salvage it, but NAP, it feels like they're now slowly but surely closing this one out. Another re-smoke, another flash. Trying to get onto the bomb side is Lewis. Actually able to get the first kill onto Casper, who's already low on HP though, and Trippy's gonna get punished by Cairn. This is looking very clinical out of NIP right now. Back-to-back triple kills out of Cairn as well.
Yeah, we're starting to see one of the scariest sides of Cairn, right?
Yeah, this is 10 consecutive rounds now for NIP. Nothing short of domination. And we're seeing it out of the individuals as well. That was rigo's 12 and 9, which, when you compare it to the 21 kills of Kaspersky, the 17 of Cairn, the 16 of Shush, I mean, he's the bottom fragger for NIP, but he's been finding opening kills in towards middle in basically every single buy round, right? That was the third time he was able to get that opening pick towards the doors.
You're probably not rotated yet. Let's see if we can get the timing down right.
Big moment for gejmzilla all alone. No utility, no quick rotations as well. And he needs to forfeit that B bomb side. This is the right decision. He's just going to focus his attention in towards middle. Little does he know, is the entire gang coming in from the tunnels from NIP, and gejmzilla isolated, blinded, tagged down. Nothing to do about this one.
Absolutely devastating. They have 3 Molotovs and three or four smokes even at this point on the NIP side, so they can keep this smoked and Molotoved off forever. With the bomb is planted, then they're gonna have to run through some grenades to get in here. There's no point in time where there won't be a smoke going in towards the door, unless NIP starts to fail it, which they kind of almost did there. But yeah, devastating way to go into this round. Snappy, rigoN now. You could see there's just no way through. They're getting shut down. And a huge comeback for NIP as they just go on to win all of the rounds in the second half, including, you know, the last couple in the first half. Just a devastating roll for them. And Mix, that's a welcome to the big leagues kind of moment. 4 players all ready to go here on the defense. Mix, so they've read the situation very well. NIP wanted to burst on through, but let's see if this defense will hold. Lewis, great headshots. gejmzilla as well. rigoN alone versus 4. He's already got a couple of good shots, but it's not enough. And that is Mix. They're really far forward toward the restrooms, but the problem is if they lose this right-hand-sided fight, oh, that's an insane incendiary. It actually burns somebody. So not only do they know, they should start to rotate people back. I think Mix have got a great setup here, but they lose dementor. They just need to hold on for another couple of seconds, and the backup is going to be there. You could see Trippy wrapping around. They've both got players on the sniper spot now. Can takes down Trippy, and Lewis is gone as well. 9 seconds on the clock, but the jump pass not going to happen. gejmzilla, I don't even know how he got the kill on the can. It looked like that was just a straight bounce up. There's no time. He cannot plant the bomb. He can, but he can't win the round. So Mix, just that incendiary is insanely well timed. I think that sets them up so nicely.
If you're a team that's very good in protocols, that actually favors you a little bit. If you're very methodical with the utility, the way that you're clearing angles, with the way that you're running out balloons like a madman. Doesn't really work out though, does it?
What?
And Trippy is doubling down. They're just destroying them right now in towards A.
They really are, and they even, you could see NIP wanted to put pressure on Trippy. They were pinching him from both sides. They wanted to take that fight with him, and somehow they just cannot get rid of him. I thought for sure at least they'd trade him out, but really impressive. You also pushing forward while scoped up like this is risky, but I really love it. Free kill onto Snappy. Even if he dies here, I think again talking about the sort of the dynamics of the team shows you what kind of confidence they're working with, that he's able to do that. He can try and make it a more expensive round. He could, you know, do a little bit of pressure. I thought for a second there he'd try and pick up the AWP and, you know, maybe throw it away, but he's still fighting to do more damage. 45 seconds. Gonna pick up an M4 in transition, try and see if he can do a little bit of pressure here. A bomb plant, I mean, be interesting, but yeah, I guess you're right. Like, if he dies here, then at least there's an opportunity. Goes for the bomb plant, hopes that no one's going to interrupt him. And I mean, it's already a very impressive round, to be honest, from Can. The fact that he's got 2 kills and the bomb plant, I did not think that was going to happen. Now he's trying to relocate, picks up a Galil instead. He's got a couple more bullets and trying to buy some time. Flash on over to try and take the peak. Honestly, that's a really great effort from Can. It's not going to win the round. It was always going to be a low chance, but I thought he did some good work.
Speaking of which, already pushing in towards long.
Kaspersky goes down. Again, NIP stumped at the start of some of these rounds. Kaspersky had like 20 kills, I think, at the end of the first map, and he's stuck at 2 for the minute here. Some of the early stages of these rounds are very hard for NIP to make an impact. I say that as Lewis does get blown up and Dementor's pushed in front. He's going to get traded out. This is better for NIP, though, than it's been for a while on Overpass, so I don't really hate the fact even trades typically favor the T side, so we'll take it.
Oh, that's such an information play out of gejmzilla. This is massive. They've even thrown the lurk smoke in towards Monster to keep them occupied. He's got everything right now.
Yeah, I should be allowed to pass that information on to the teammates. Like, View might be aware that eventually someone's going to show up. Hasn't seen anyone yet, but I do love the fact that, again, he's playing these forward angles. It means he can try and fall back and take another shot with the AWP. Are they going to be ready for it? Again, the shadow is showing, and Shush goes down. Incendiary's not going to save him here, unfortunately. Maybe throwing it a bit too deep by a couple of inches, and 2v2 here, 35 seconds. The information play for gejmzilla turns into a huge lurk, and he takes down Snappy. He was close to turning around. I mean, if he had turned around there, he would have been able to spot the flank coming in, but I think he's too late for it now. Shush goes down. Trippy ready and waiting here. What a shock to rigoN. I think Ken might still get the jump on Trippy, so yeah, at least they're going to be able to get that kill, and they get the mentor as well, so now it's kind of unraveling a little bit.
Yeah, doing a little bit too much, maybe. Snappy already walking out towards the B-bomb side. He's spotted two more players. Player in front of the smoke, very important. Lewis goes down without a kill, and it's gejmzilla. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Has to try and stay alive and buy time for View.
2v2. Oh, Kaspersky. It's a hard fight, and Snappy gets the shot onto View up at the sniper nest, but so it's about time.
By the way, we did get a little bit of info. Now, apparently, because we were wondering about it yesterday, View's name is apparently pronounced V.
V. Okay.
Vive. With another V in the end. Yeah,
okay.
Like Vive. Yeah.
You can do that.
Or maybe it's just Vive. Yeah, and you got the information as well, right? Because you spotted the OP and another rifle. Well, two more players in towards the B-bomb. Side gejmzilla must hit shot out of rigoN connects. Still low on HP though, 19, and there's more where that came from. They just keep on replenishing all of these aggressive plays. They keep on pushing, keep on peeking from the same spots. But it's always so successful.
Yeah,
it's just a
can't believe it.
Dude.
NIP just somehow are not ready. Again, Trippy, look at how crazy the timing is here. Finding rigoN. 4 rounds, fine. It's a good conversation. You win the pistol. We know it could be done now, but let's see what they actually have for us here. Some grenades going through the monster tunnel. Nice flashes going over the wall. Very deep grenades here for NIP. It's Snappy to get the opening. Ken's going to follow it up with a Tech 9 kill onto Lewis. We know that's important here. gejmzilla, though, huge turnaround. Getting the second kill onto rigoN really puts his team back in the round, or it should at least. 2v1. And let's see what Weave can do. He's got the AK picked up now, going for a bit of a spray, and they'll run him down. It's Tech 9s, it's Mac 10s, and it's NIP finally getting into the round. In kind of situation, you know. I appreciate that myself. Some of those Balkan streamers, they're kind of kings, aren't they, in their local areas in one way or another. So that's kind of sick. Good work, Trippy. Speaking of which, he has been playing very well from his own establishment so far today. He's going to get hunted down, though, by Ken. And it's a 3-4 here in the round. Dementor just finding Shush to equalize. Back to 3-on-3 now. But still, NIP, now this is just where I want to see them slow down. They got so much time. Just don't get caught by some crazy push like they've been in almost every other round.
Either up the ladder or back in towards that connector side of the map. Lewis has got a smoke. Does he have a clue about Kaspersky, though? This is the power position. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem he's even considering the possibility. But they are here.
Well, nearly getting caught. At least NIP know that is actually happening. Lewis lands a shot.
Hello.
Oh, NIP, is it going to fall apart again? It certainly will. Dementor with a good double spray down. And Mix, they do get one more round and a half. We'll see.
Hasn't really been working out. But now they're on the CT side. And a good pistol round would be a nice starting point. Triple setup in towards B. There's going to be a B pop coming up. Karen, first line of defense. One player spotted. Casper ready to pounce the moment that they get into a fight.
Very nice. It's simple. Don't do anything extreme. Good flash. Good kill from Can. And now Kaspersky shooting Dementor in the back of the head. 3 versus 5 here. Very hard round to recover with the Glocks. And you can tell they're not going to be able to... Yeah, it looked like he was, you know... I mean, it happens, but he unscoped just at the wrong time. He's moving around so much. We'll get him the shot onto Lewis. Trying to back on out of there. Very nearly getting caught. In fact, he will get caught by Vive. So, unfortunate stuff. 4v4.
Careful.
Can, yeah, overstepping is welcome just a little bit and hiding next to the smoke, but Vive has got the jump on him. Grenade being exchanged here and trying to get through, but Snappy's not even welcome at the bomb site. Shush and Kaspersky. This kind of fell apart very quickly. I mean, for Mix, once they even had a slight advantage in knowing where that AWP was, it seemed like they never really stopped. They just kept on pushing, and it worked.
Then the A rifle was just stuck towards the back of Dice, looking for fights. Trippy didn't see Casper. There isn't a defuse kit, is there? No.
No. Nothing to be done.
Alright. That was one of the weirdest fights ever, and he's a dead man.
Terrorists win.
Yeah.
Shush. Saving this one up for the mollies. They're just walking out, though. Information gathered. Now they've seen him.
Smoke is there. They landed an HE, but Dementor still goes down. it's going to be hard to hold this B bomb side with the defense. We'll see if they're going to be able to. Shush, he's got plenty of bullets here in the chamber. Find the kill onto gejmzilla as well. Shush just at the edge of the smoke, finding Lewis, and I'm really surprised that Mix gets shot down. I feel like they were so close. One more kill, and I think they would have been able to. Weird miss coming out there from viv, unfortunately. AWP will spot them out. That should slow things down a bit, but there is another flank of this attack coming up through the restrooms. 3 people defending here for NIP, so they should have enough utility and manpower just on the site. Nice shot from rigoN. Flash doesn't really do it. This is one of the... Whenever I watch... I don't know about you, Ted, but whenever I see a round like this, I always think to myself, okay, this looks like such a flat attack, but I can see a world in which if they get 1 kill Mix here to start it with, it's a totally different round. Just 1 kill makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about the setup on the CT side as well, right? The fact that they had 3 people in towards that A-bomb side, the Opera goes deep enough from rigoN. Everything that's right in front of you, you actually cannot hit, but then with the flicks, you're not really having an issue.
Yeah, that's true. The Draken syndrome, that's so crazy. Yeah, maybe there is something to that. Kaspersky is blind forever.
What?
I can't believe that he got the kill there. I thought he was going to be dead. Again, Snappy doing some work with Kaspersky. The fact that he stayed alive might have been a good thing, because he did get 1 more kill at the very least, but this rush is kind of doing some work. Deep incendiary. Ken's now finally showed up, and it doesn't matter. Headshot straight away. gejmzilla takes him down. Bomb planted now, and it's on rigoN to try and save this one. You know, 1 or 2 rushes like this for Mix, and that's it. The map is won, so they're not far away at the moment here. Trying to see if they could find it. I think rigoN must have seen the top of his head, so could he do something more? He's thrown away the AWP, gunning for it with the M4 instead. Lewis takes him down, and a huge win for Mix.
Quickly try and break the timing, try and take an opportunity, take a chance. Still great effort coming out of Kaspersky, by the way. He just needed a little bit more support. The fact that he's able to stay alive for such a long time and get a double kill is absolutely insane, but it's just by design. That's why rigoN's not hitting the shot. He's supposed to miss it for the round to work.
Well, they stopped doing the boost now. They've said it's not really going to be worth it. Push up all the way to the corner. What a way to get run down with the AWP, but they're losing the mentor. Shush doing a lot of damage here, but he still dies. So a bit of a weird round. God. I can't believe it. Viv, he should have been dead. They knew he was in the corner there. I could understand why Ken wants to push forward to find it, but there's not enough here. And, okay, Trippy. I don't know how he doesn't get the kill. Snappy able to stay alive, but it might not make a difference here. rigoN alone versus 3. Not had the best series so far. He's up to 13 kills, but, yeah, it's asking too much. They have the money, in theory, if he wants to go for it here, but, oh my god. Just completely outdueled. Again, right idea. Gun barrel showing. Oh, Trippy actually
rigoN
did
goes
get
down.
the kill. Yeah, I can't believe it. Looked like it was going to be a free kill. He's doing such great work. It's unbelievable. 3 kills. He's up to 23 in total. Gets the reload. Can't quite get the spray against Lewis here, but he's done enough to set his team up very nicely. Nice grenade on Lewis as well. Will chip away at his health. Could be another one incoming. Oh, he's out of position now, so actually kind of a good dodge. But unfortunately, all of that diving around the grenades has left him open for the flank. Kaspersky takes him down. And gejmzilla, 1 versus 3, 35 seconds here. And NIP, I don't see them giving up this one. He's been pretty good with some of the shots here in this game, but Shush takes him down, and it's overtime. NIP...
Now they know where the A guy is, and that just confirms it. They've got no idea.
Yeah, this B bomb site's going to fall. They're all going to get shot in the back unless there's some sort of a miracle that's going to save NIP here, but I don't know. I sort of doubt it. Lewis does go down. He was softened up earlier from Ken, but still... This is the wrench in the machine. Snappy gets a kill. Oh, he's not quite there. It means there's time. It doesn't matter that Trippy gets the kill. It matters that Kaspersky has time to get his gun out. I can't believe it.
Gonna get an opportunity any moment now in towards that A-bomb side. A must-hit shot after they've lost Shush already in towards B. But rigoN's gonna start walking back a little bit.
Ken again. Taking so much attention away. The AWP showing. Oh, you got to be careful here. Ken is still landing shots on the other side, though. So, yes, they outduel rigoN, which is a bit of an awkward position for him to be in, to be honest. But still a 3 versus 3 here. Snappy now showing up as a good little flick to take down viv. And Lewis dancing around on the site. He knows that Ken is out there somewhere, and it's a very nice peek. We'll take him down. Look at the awareness of Lewis. His crosshair positioning is expertly put there. He just knew exactly what Snappy was going to do.
Wants to make sure they don't push in towards CT and try and go B. Now the smoke will confirm it. Bomb plant will as well go in. And Casper, he's walking through the smoke.
It's a nice attempt. The can was, he knew where Snappy was coming from. I say knew as in, you know, he's reading the game so incredibly well. These fights from Lewis, so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of these moments where you already have the information. You know exactly what they need. Dementor, quick peek in towards short. They might not be aware, and he's keeping it going.
They're on the sites, opening kills. Can't really be stopped at this stage. Don't even know what the plan would be for NIP, but yeah, Mix in overtime now on the T side as well, looking to win a couple of rounds here in a row. That's absolutely huge. NIP, don't think there's a chance you can retake this, but obviously there's not much of a choice. Reeve gonna get the kill. wrinkL only good for the one so far. 4 versus 1, and they know where he is, so it's not much of a contest here. See if wrinkL could land some shots, you know, certainly help the scoreline a bit, but beyond that, there is no entry onto this bomb site. Wow, Mix have more energy in them. They're, you know, again, they're not running out. It's a big defeat on Dust 2, being up so far and then kind of crashing out. Nice shot from wrinkL, not going to make a difference.
Nope, not really. Might get another exit kill, but as you pointed out, this is just for the stats right now. It's a 4-piece out of wrinkL, but the round was always going to go in favor of Mix, and you've already gotten yourselves an early opening. That's going to give you a little bit of peace of mind, as well as the fact that it's the Ope out of the equation. gejmzilla, he's going to get a very unpleasant surprise. It's not even the Ope, it's Karen once again looking sharp on the server. 27. And we keep on counting. Another play rotating. Actually, Trippy's coming in as well to support Lewis. Not sure how many people gejmzilla was able to see in towards long. That's the big question. I think 2 was the minimum. Now they know.
Oh, what an insane flashbang from Trippy. Lewis, you could see how they're diving away from the flashbang, they're hugging the wall, and they just line up for the spray down.
Oh,
a quad kill. Lewis is so good. Tapping away for the ace, and he will pick it up as well. What a mechanical monster this guy is.
Oh, that's absolutely insane out of Lewis. Sure, there was a support flash coming in from a teammate to set him up for the first sequence. But it's just the amount of times this guy has saved their lives on overpass.
If they can convert it into another flank, maybe they can. You could see they're certainly thinking about it. That's Viv moving up, but yeah, they are starting to wrap around here. So the one-man B defense is about to get some backup.
Yeah, the circle's shrinking. Kaspersky needs to play very quickly. The Oper's closing out on him as well from behind.
Oh, they're so good. Just keeping the pressure on NIP. It might just be too much here. Snappy and Ken, 2 versus 4, and everyone on the server knows where he is. Just gonna be Ken left. He goes down. Lewis at the end with another double. He ends at 28 kills. This Mix takedown NIP in overtime on overpass.
You can't write it. $1.1 million prize pool at this event.
Oh, here we go.
And the winner of this entire qualifier is going to make their way into it, as Mix are making their way into the B bomb site.
Look at this. He's got a late Molotov. If they plant the bomb, he's going to try and burn it out. Oh, running out of bullets. I just want to see the bomb plant because Viva's got the Molotov back here. He's hoping... I feel like he should just be hiding. If they really want to do this, oh, he's going to go and fight instead. Lewis with a headshot. Maybe they don't need to hide at all. I can't believe it, but... NIP, they look like they had the bomb site under control. They look like they're about to go into a bit of a retake, but the flank has been taken away. Snappy's missing the shots, and it's all come undone. Molotov is thrown in finally, but I don't even think they need it. Oh, they actually fails as well. It's kind of funny. No kit, though, so full 10 seconds. I don't think Snappy will be allowed to do that. Pulls out the Glock and can't find the shot. Lewis takes him down, and Mix win the pistol.
Loco tournaments. And he's 23 years of age.
Crazy.
This is what we're working with right now. This is some no way type shit.
I love it. I'm into the story.
Did I sound
think
young
we're here.
when I said that? That was a Gen Z lingo.
I love it. We need more of that. You know, this guy he's representing the generation, so why not? Oh man.
Could still develop. Individually, he's got it, that's for sure. He can shoot hard, and Viv will shut down Shush as well. So
it's not an easy job by any means. But wow, look at this. Mac 10 straight in there. Again, the timing pushes have been... Yeah, you're right. It's a fake on top, but I mean, even he could even had a kill potentially there. We'll see if they can hold on to the actual bomb site that's being attacked here. Kaspersky's got the Mac 10. It's very good work. Picks up 2, steals an AK, tries to do more, but in the middle, they are getting knocked out. Trippy finds a double. Nobody from NIP aware of it. Dementor's finding another one, leaving rigoN alone. 1 versus 2. Misses the shot, tries with the USP, tries to even upgrade into the AK or the M4 just to try and find somebody to take the fight with. He's got 18 bullets, walks into the shots, and could have gone down here. 1 versus 1 against Dementor on the other side, and he can't come out on top. It's such a close round, but it's mixed that win it.
Goes out of the wayside. I mean, where's the comms as well from these 2 mid players? I know you're not ready for the position, but Casper sees only 1 guy on B, and Trippy. I mean, they're both looking at middle, so they were searching for him. They were just not ready for the angle, apparently. It's just such a weird round to read.
Pressure, they're keeping it on NIP at all times, not really allowing them to slow down. gejmzilla, unfortunately, with a grenade in hand, not ready for the peek coming in from Shush there, but let's see how much they could do. Snappy will find Lewis, dancing around the cave, 3 versus 4. This could be a good position for NIP, but Trippy, very good peek, and he knows that Snappy is the other player here, so not much guesswork for him. We'll take him down. Good work from Trippy. Keeps them in the round.
Eyes on Dementor as well. He's walking out there. Again, they have that flank, and that might be something that they're not aware of, NIP. Karen should be thinking about it, though. This is a very important moment for the comms. They've spotted only 1 player in towards B. Karen was holding. Timing is very bad for him, though. Just move this crosshair away. That's exactly when the peek comes in, and rigoN thrown into another 1v2 clutch. This one a little bit more doable. You'd feel like, and rigoN will be able. He would get the first spawn in towards the B-bomb side, and he would just go and peek short for an opener. He's not afraid to lead the charge in some of these plays.
That's
all right.
Wild. Double spray with the FAMAS. Finally, something different out of NIP. I love it. You've got to try and change the pace here so that Mix just aren't allowed to do whatever they want on the map because they've been very good. Peek here. Oh, it's not even needed. Can actually. He's stolen an AK. That's another headshot. He's up to 4 kills. He got the first 2 outside of the B bomb site with the FAMAS. Then he turned around, ran back through the middle with the AK, and got another 2 kills. That's just wild. How did he even get across the map that quickly? Viv, fine shot onto rigoN, but he is going to get hunted down. Even a chance for the ace if he gets pushed into Can, who's back by T-spawn at the moment, so maybe a little bit further away than that. But nice shooting.
God. He's not even getting tagged, by the way, in these fights. And he's still got plenty of time. You better stop giving him individual opportunities. There's no way. There's no way. He tags him for 6 damage.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell. 1 misstep there. He's controlling the pace of the round right now. They know they have to be careful to not let him do anything wild. Molotov, that smoked off Can comes in, and that's the ace that he picked up. And what he's able to do is we need rigoN's, you know, consistency to go up, and then this team is actually super dangerous. Can, speaking of which, that's pushing in the middle. Like. He was trying.
He was. At least he had Shush there to back him up, and the open started in towards the A-bomb side. Surprised that they're not actually expecting this, and the bomb is just going to walk in. Viv, this time around, punished by rigoN. The moment that you see those rifles playing towards middle and you don't hear a sign of the OP, especially with Shush getting a kill, by the way, it should be a clear sign that the OP started A, so a bit of a misread coming out of Mix here.
Dangerous.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it looked like Kaspersky was going to go down, but somehow doesn't work out that way. Nice shot from rigoN. Couple of rounds here where he's landing. It's not that they're the you know, craziest flicks or anything, but that's not what we don't care about that. We just need him to get some kills. And Lewis, not sure if it was a resolution issue or if it was just a...
You probably do. It was all about capitalizing on that early lead that they had, but NAP once again winning these consecutive rounds have been able to regain control of what's going on, and at this point, Shush might as well be the mid player himself. Another opening kill. He's probably getting another 1 low HP because of the Molotov. Lewis finally lands that refrag, but Shush has done more than enough considering Karen was just there to support him, not even to get into the fight.
bomb back there at the B ramp. Snappy takes a while, but he can finish off gejmzilla. And Kaspersky looks like he's found the best possible timing. Lewis is actually right behind him, which is kind of funny. See if he's going to turn around. He certainly will now. Lewis is going to get traded out right away. So 7-5 at the end of the half in favor of NIP's a really good start. Good turnaround, all things considered, and they're going to be quite happy with it. We'll see if they can finish off what they started in the second half after the break.
It's quite crucial, actually. Red smoke coming in. Flash as well. Might make them feel like it's going to be a split in towards the A-bomb side. Indeed, it will be a B play, though. And they do have the setup in towards the cave. Lewis taking the attention away. Trippy with the Julies up close and personal. Needs at least one and to stay alive.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a couple of sick kills here. The dualies. It's the one right now, but they've lost the bomb side behind, and it's going to be hard to get back in here and help out. Trippy might have to do almost all the work himself. Don't know how Snappy doesn't win the fight. He must have known Dementor was coming, or maybe even heard him footstep there, but bomb has been planted. 2v3. Not an easy round to win by any means. They've got to remember as well, there's no kit currently in play, so don't know if there's an easy way to get onto the site here. Ken's going to get one, and now Dementor. Just a completely isolated fight for him. 3 people on the other side waiting. NIP with the pistol. Yeah, kind of did. Oh, Lewis, the timing is really awkward, but then again, it's in reverse as well. Kaspersky trying to pull out a grenade and very nearly got peeked at the same time, so kind of mad all in all. They're still having a bit of a standoff here coming through the smoke. Kaspersky, the first couple of bullets didn't really hit, but yeah, Lewis flexing a bit, and unfortunately it was too much to deal with here. Oh, if they get the kill on the gejmzilla as well, even if it's a trade, they're going to be straight on that A-bomb side. NIP, they've got the right idea. I don't think that Mix are in good position to try and deal with this. Oh, the timing, though, is ridiculous. Shush is not going to be happy, but again, the return kill is there. The trade is in. Middle for Kaspersky, and they are absolutely cleaning this one up.
And they really are low HP on some of these players, and Viv doesn't even react onto that shot.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a similar kind of vibe from them, which I can't really even blame them. I mean, they put in so much work in the first couple of maps, and honestly, really put a lot of stress on NIP. Wrinkle's playing super well. He's up to 17. Kaspersky's there. Shush actually kind of, also there in second line. But I just feel like NIP hitting a different level at the moment. I say that as they have lost a couple of players in this round. Trippy, it's the right idea, and he will take down Wrinkle. Too much for Kaspersky. Leaves Snappy all alone. So, nice time for this to really turn around. They didn't have a lot going into this. I think a max 7 for Mars and some extras. But that's going to be upgraded into...
Trying to maybe force an ending a little bit too quickly. Let's see how they react to all of this. Again, the red utility going to do even more damage onto Trippy and gejmzilla. And there's the follow-up HE. gejmzilla still able to get a kill through the smoke.
Somehow Crosshair in the wrong position there. Snappy finds another one. That is such a chaotic fight in the middle with the smoke just going everywhere. 3 versus 2 here, and it's going to be very, very tough. Wrinkle takes a kill onto Dementor, and suddenly it's just Viv left. 1 versus 2. What a chaotic round. The fight in the middle, you could see all the X's in there. Just so many people that died in the mid and outside of B. Nice shot. Leaves Shush on the other side, but he's a veteran of the game. He's got so much experience. We'll see if he can win the fight as well. He's trying to find the timing. Swings wide, and he does get the shot. He had a bit of a health advantage on top of it, so that might have actually done the difference this time. 12 on the side of NIP.
And again, you see a couple 1v1s, but Shush is able to come out on top. And that might as well be the final one. Snappy, the one to open things up, and gejmzilla's no more.
Yeah, Viv. Oh, I love the idea, but it's too much. Double setup in the cave. They know where both those players are, so you'd think that NIP might want to think about doing somewhere else. They have the B bomb side as well, so maybe they just feel like we are committed to taking B, but they could have just as well fallen back to the A side, which almost looked like they were thinking about it. Grenade in. It will take down Dementor. Pretty good work overall. Trippy's gonna fall, and fortunately for Mix, I have to say, you've got to respect how much work they've been putting in the last couple of days to really put some teams to the test. I mean, they defeated 3D Max, for God's sakes, and now they almost take NIP down, but not quite. Third map will be too much. NIP will move on in the qualifier.
It was a bit of a labor start for the side of the Ninjas on both the first and the second map, but when push comes to shove, they are able to produce a level of play that we expected out of a team like that. A 13-6 on Ancient, a great play as well out of Karen. I feel like this is one of the main positives for this entire day,